Hey everyone, it's Joe from Multisport Mindset. Today I'm going to show you the quickest way to unlock your speed potential by learning to efficiently and explosively pump your arms. If you want to get faster today, this video is for you. I'll explain why pumping your arms efficiently increases your speed, specific drills so you can master the technique, the best times to practice it so it becomes a habit without you investing extra time, and I'll touch on the physical components of a professional strength and conditioning program that will enable you to reach your speed potential. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to be competing in a speed challenge where I have to sprint a certain distance in a certain amount of time, dodging eggs, where if I fail, I will sign a waiver and eat the Bobby wing, which is 1.2 million Scovilles. It's going to be hot. Let's see if I can do it.
Why fight a hopeless battle trying to defy your destiny?
Because people called me a failure. I'll prove them wrong.
The quickest way to unlock your speed potential is proper sprinting technique. Today we will cover how to pump your arms efficiently and effectively through a full range of motion so you can decrease your reaction time and improve the quickness of your start, acceleration, change of direction, and top sprint speed, which is crucial to excelling at every sport. When sprinting, your legs can only go as fast as your arms pump through a full range of motion. So the more efficient your arm strokes, the faster and more powerful your leg cycle will be. The quickness of your arm stroke is important because it's related to your stride frequency. The full range of motion of your arm stroke is important because it's related to your stride length. With proper arm technique, you'll hit the ground more often and increase the distance you cover with each ground contact so you can react, accelerate, change direction, and sprint faster. To perform a proper arm path, we want to have our arms bent at 90 degrees and initiate the swing from our shoulder. We want to think of having our hands go from cheek to cheek, eye socket to hip pocket, or hip to lip, with an elbow driving back so powerfully that it smashes through a window pane of glass but pulls away before it gets cut. As you pump your arms, you want to breathe, relax your face, your neck, your shoulders, and hands. You want to look straight ahead and stand tall and erect with your hips. Remember that fast is smooth and smooth is fast. Clenching, grimacing, making fists with your hand will not help you to run faster. Relaxing and pumping those arms quicker will. In any of the drills to encourage your arms staying at 90 degrees, you can put an exercise band around your thumb and elbow, so as you pump your arms, if you straighten at full extension, it's going to pop off. You might wonder whether bent arm at extension or straight arm at extension matters, and technically it doesn't, because everyone is different. One argument I have heard for the bent arm stroke is that it gets your foot from full extension to your butt to out front to hitting the ground more frequently and faster. It's important to note that when sprinting and running, your opposite arm and opposite leg are connected and move in sync with each other. When your right arm is up, your left leg is up. When your left arm is up, your right leg is up. This equal and opposite body symmetry promotes better rhythm, timing, coordination, and force production as you propel yourself forwards. Here are arm run drills I use myself and with my athletes to hone their sprinting technique. Keep in mind that arm runs are level 1 and just one piece to the overall sprinting technique puzzle. There's still marching and skipping drills, run drills, and sprint drills, which I'll make videos and progressions for, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can implement the levels and sprint faster. Bilateral arm runs, to get the feel of a natural swing through a full range of motion. Giant arm runs, to increase tricep, bicep, and shoulder mobility. I like to think of having my palms go 3 different angles. I do some palm down, some thumb up, and then some palm to the sky. Frankenstein arm runs with our arms starting straight, and as we pump faster, breaking down to 90 degrees. The big arm runs initially aid in triple extension as we start our sprint, and we want to break it down to 90 for quicker arms as we cover ground. Standing arm runs using the workout bands to make sure our arms stay at 90 degrees. This is where we pump our arms really fast, and there's 3 ways to do it. The first one is to get your arms in the perfect position, quickly switch. Quickly switch. It's a switch and hold. Then we're going to do 2 pumps and a hold. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then we would do it with our other arm up. Then we would pump our arms as fast as we can for 5 seconds. Breathing, relaxing the face, the neck, the shoulders, and the hands. ISO holds to understand perfect running technique with my arms at 90 degrees, my elbow going all the way back, my leg at 90 degrees, and my toe flexed up to my knee to be explosive. After 5 seconds, I would switch and I just hold it as an isometric exercise. One knee down, kneeling arm runs. So you put your arms at 90 degrees, you pump them as fast as you can through a full range of motion. We want to practice our 3-point stance here, so usually you'll have your dominant leg forwards. For right-handed people, that's use your left leg. For left-handed people, that's use your right leg, but you should practice both legs. This drill can transition into the step-up drill, for which there are 3 variations. The first one is you start kneeling and you drive up and you hold that position. The second step-up variation is the long lunge stance into that knee drive and hold position. The third variation is the step up onto an object with a hold. Reaction arm runs, in which the players will look down or close their eyes, and then when the coach claps or makes a sound, they have to pump their arms explosively. Unilateral arm runs, which can be performed using one arm or one leg. This is a constraints drill that helps you understand how much rotational force there is when you sprint. Efficient arms keep your power, momentum, and force going forwards. This drill is about finding out what it's like without certain components when you sprint. So you're gonna lock one of your arms onto your stomach and you're gonna pump your other arm, trying to not rotate, trying to stay forward and powerful. Then you can do it with one leg. So having that leg swing back and forth, trying to have those arms be efficient. The cool thing about this drill is you can also see what it's like to have inefficient arms by pumping them side to side, which is very common, to see if you can stay balanced. But when I come back to here, I can feel how my body would want to go forwards. Weighted arm runs, where you have a light weight. I'm using 5 pounds, but I encourage you to go as light as you need to so you can run fast enough. Arms at 90 degrees, pump your arms through a full range of motion. It makes you work a little bit more efficiently with the added weight, and it will also help you get stronger and faster over time. Next, we have band resisted arm runs, which you can go forwards. I find that these give a little bit more resistance than the weights, or my favorite, going backwards because we want to emphasize elbowing somebody behind us. And then with these bands, you can also do lateral single arm runs to really overcome that sideways pull and hone in on your technique. If you want to make it even harder and you have the ability to attach 2 bands to different fences, like in a corner, you would be able to have resistance coming from the side and pumping that arm with the other band coming from the front or behind. That way you're really forced to hone your sprinting technique. Lastly, it's important to understand that yes, the levels of sprinting technique and sprinting will make you faster, but to maximize your sprinting potential, you also need a professionally structured yearly training plan that includes strength, explosive strength, also called plyometrics, mobility, posture, mindset, and coordination training. I've helped well over 300 athletes in the last 8 months consistently achieve new personal bests in sprinting and other areas by huge margins. Please reach out to Multi-Sport Mindset if an individualized program tailored to your specific needs to nail your goals is of interest to you. Now, onto the challenge. Let's get after it. All right, now we're on to the challenge where I've got 20 seconds to run the gauntlet with Mike and Matt over there. They each have 5 eggs. If I get hit twice, I lose. And if I lose, I'm gonna have to sign a waiver and eat the bobby wing, which is insanely hot. Let's see if I can do it. I've got eye protection just in case. Here we go. All right, whenever you're ready. Okay. Looks like I'm eating the wing.
Scared? What do you see? What's that?
It's pretty hot. It's not that hot yet.
Already red. It's not that hot. That one? That one? Pufferfish?
I got the hiccups. All right, so I did the bobby wing. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Multi-Sport Mindset. And if you've got a future consequence that you want me to perform if I fail, put it in the comments below.